Hello family, once again welcome to Nane's Kitchen. Thank you, and thank you very much. Thank you for the subscribing, thank you for the views, thank you for everything. Thank you for making this program number uno, the number one show. Hey guys, I know you are waiting, I know you will subscribe, and I know you're going to be with me to the end of the show. Let me give a shout out to my sponsors, Salinko Water. Hey, say who pay su a depa e Ghana fanu baby be can put Salinko Water amount de na a kono Salinko Water ope Salinko Water atwa e Ghana baby a ofa Ghana baby Salinko Water di akon ya basa for Salinko Water na de omo moto so ye beaver food say oh ye program bi e bit my outdooring e bit my funeral e bit my party for beaver food. Ye pastries any sheto. Ope pastry de pa for beaver food. And I say sheto for beaver food. Ope ye construction bi. And I say we see you dying. Now pe say wash here. And I say ye cleaning beer. You can put Emmanuel and Co. Ye cleaning. Massachusetts. It say ope say ye cleaning beer. Now say sit down. Now pe say ye cleaning beer. You can put Emmanuel and Co. Amount. Guys, today we're going to cook, we're going to talk, we're going to learn, and we will eat. Stay there, we'll be right back. Hello family, welcome back to Nane's Kitchen. I'm not going to waste much of your time. I just want to bring the person who is going to cook for us today. So without wasting much of your time, let's welcome Kiki. What's up?
Hi guys.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very good. Welcome to Nane's Kitchen.
Thank you for having me out.
So how are you?
I'm great. I just came back from Jamaica, so I'm
yeah. So how's Jamaica?
It's paradise. But I did a lot of work out there, some recordings, and I worked on a short film.
Oh wow.
Heavy Nomad, so look out for that.
What's the title?
Cushites.
Cushite.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's just basically about having the courage, remembering who you are. King and queen, so yeah. We wanted to mesh that with African culture as well, so look out for that because we're wearing some authentic Ghanaian clothes, so
okay.
I have to mix my two blends.
Okay, I like the storyline, but do you know do you know Jamaicans are Ghanaians? Yeah,
of course, naturally, we come from West Africa, of course. I tell my friends all the time.
Like you said, naturally, all Jamaicans are Ghanaians, yeah. So we have to look for that story, that history. Okay, so Kiki, before we go to the cooking, what is your name? Your name. So is Kiki your name?
Kiki is my name, where people call me, like my friends, Kiki, or if they just feel like calling the short name, it's Kiki. But my stage
Kiki
name
is your nickname.
Yes. Okay. My stage name is CHINEY KIKI. CHINEY KIKI. Yeah. As you can see the logo here.
Oh, CHINEY KIKI.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
CHINEYKI.
Oh, okay. So why that name?
So when I was younger, I used to go to primary school in Jamaica, and anyone with like the chinky eyes, they say Miss Chin. And also, my grandfather is partially Chinese as well. So my mother's father, yes.
Oh, he's a Chinese?
Yes, partially Chinese, yes.
Oh, wow.
So that's plus the name. It's just like it works. Okay. One day when I used to actually dance, and one day someone, just making a joke, and go Chinese girl or whatever, and
yeah,
he said Kiki with it, and I was like, CHINEY KIKI, Kiki, I like it, so I just kept it.
Yeah, I think it's a nice name.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are you cooking for us today?
So today we're going to be cooking, actually, it is Jamaica's national dish.
Jamaican national dish.
Yes. So we're cooking ACKEE N SALT fish. You do have this in Ghana. I believe the name is...
Hold on. So, Kiki is going to cook us Jamaican national dish.
Right.
You said the name again?
Ackee and
Ackee
saltfish.
and saltfish. So, Kiki, without wasting much of their time, let's go straight to the ingredients. Okay.
The ingredients is ackee.
And ackee, this is the ackee.
Yes. So I pre-boiled it, so it's already boiled.
Oh, okay.
It's cut and cleaned. You actually have this in Ghana. It's called anchi.
Anchi.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it comes with a black seed and red skin. So you take off the skin and you gut the ackee.
Okay.
Until you get this consistency.
Okay.
And you take out the black seed, of course, because the black seed is poisonous, which is why a lot of people do not eat it in Ghana.
Okay.
We're gonna be making dumpling, which is flour, a little bit of salt and water, and I put cornmeal in my flour. That fills you up more.
Okay.
We're gonna be boiling a dumpling with yellow yam.
Oh, so this is dumpling?
This is the dumpling.
The flour is the dumpling.
Salt, and we're gonna use some cornmeal.
Oh, the cornmeal.
Right.
Okay.
This is yellow yam. We'll be boiling that with the dumpling.
Okay.
We have some bami, which is like cassava.
Bami,
Yes.
cassava.
It's made out of cassava.
Oh, it's made out of cassava.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna be making that. We're gonna fry those. I soaked that in some milk just to give it that soft texture.
Okay.
On the inside, we're gonna fry some plantain.
Okay, plantain.
Jamaicans say plantain. Ghanaians say plantain. Oh. So we have some ingredients such as garlic, scallion, sweet pepper, tomato. So we have two different sweet peppers, which is red pepper and green pepper. It just makes the plate look pretty. Okay. And this, one of my favorites, is Scotch bonnet pepper.
What?
Scotch bonnet pepper.
Okay.
Just like Ghanaians love spice, Jamaicans love spice.
You know it's just pepper.
Right. So this is an onion.
Okay.
And we have here saltfish, which is salted cod.
Oh, okay, saltfish.
Yes. So I boiled it. You know, it's very, very salty, so you have to boil it. And then I took the bones out and then made it dry. Okay. And then we have thyme. Okay. And then we just have some seasonings. Like I normally use pink salt or aka Himalayan salt. Okay. It's healthier for you. We have black pepper, Maggi. Jamaicans and Ghanaians use this. Yeah. I'm gonna use coconut oil for my frying of the saltfish. Okay. And we have pimento seed, which is basically allspice.
Oh, okay, allspice.
And then we have our oil that we're gonna fry our plantain in and our bami. So it's gonna be fun.
Okay, viewers. These are the ingredients for the fish that the ackee and what? Saltfish.
Ackee and saltfish.
Ackee and saltfish. So we'll be right back. Welcome back, family. Kiki is going to start cooking. He's going to start cooking the ackee and the saltfish. So I call her the Trinity. You have to find out why I call her that, the Trinity. So Kiki,
ready?
Yeah, let's
first. I mean, you should be doing it regardless of cooking or not. But we are going to wash our hands first.
Oh, okay. Washing our hands.
Very important.
Because of the COVID, you know.
Less worries. So I'm going to cut these first, which are I don't need a whole sweet pepper. I need a little.
So Kiki, like I told you, I call it the Trinity. Right? Your father is a Ghanaian.
Yes.
Your mom is a Jamaican.
Yes.
And you were born in America.
Yes.
So, guys, like I said, she's the Trinity child. So where will you prefer to be? Will you prefer to be a Ghanaian, a Jamaican, or
why would you do that?
Yes, you have to choose. You can't be three.
I am all three. I mean, Jamaicans are Ghanaians, so. But I was raised in America and in Jamaica, so I don't have experience being raised in Ghana. Oh. But I do have the experience of actually finally going to Ghana. And I did like the experience.
Oh, you've been to Ghana?
Yes, twice.
Twice?
I went the beginning of this year and I went 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. So let's say you've been to your father's side.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And there isn't one place that I like more, to be honest. Jamaica feels.
Hold on. Don't like it yet. Don't like that place yet. Where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Ghana or in Jamaica?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes.
But you were born here.
I was born in America, and I was always back and forth between America and Jamaica. And my mom decided that she wanted me to go to school in Jamaica.
Oh.
So while I was going to school in Jamaica,
why did you ask her why?
She just felt like it would be a better opportunity for me, educational wise.
Okay.
And so while living in Jamaica, my grandmother raised me. So my grandmother was someone that was very, very, very close to me. So yeah, so that was my whole thing growing up.
Okay, so you have to chop the tomatoes into pieces like this.
Right. So I'm basically like doing little slices.
Slices, yeah.
Right. So I have some tomatoes here. You can always tell how hot a pepper is by the smell. Oh, we got some seeds up. You don't even have to go that far and you can smell it.
Yeah.
Right. So this is hot. So I would know automatically that I just need half or a whole.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut those.
Okay.
This knife isn't the sharpest, by the way. So if it looks like I'm scared of the knife, I'm really not.
So from Jamaica, and when did you decide to live in America?
I went back when I was around. I didn't decide.
You didn't decide.
I went back when I was around 9. Like I said, I was always back and forth. So I came back up, spent time with my dad. That's when I started really getting to know, like.
That time your father was here in America.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at that time, I really started getting to know, my Ghanaian culture, you know?
Oh, okay.
The food, being around my uncles and cousins, you know, that speak Tree as well. So the jollof, the kenke, the banku, the red, all of those stuff I experienced.
Oh, so you experienced them here in America, not
yes,
in Ghana. That time you haven't even.
Yeah, never even stepped foot in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So, speaking Tree though, my dad always told us that we needed to go to Ghana first to learn it. So I guess that was him trying to encourage us to really go. But
hold on, so do you speak Tree?
No, I'm more so.
What? Hold on. Do you speak Patois?
Yes.
So how come, you see, even my producer is saying how?
Oh, what do you expect? But think of it this way. If I'm living in Jamaica for years, right?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, of course I'm gonna learn the language. And being that I live at home with mom, who is Jamaican, and then live at home with grandma, who is also Jamaican, naturally I'm gonna speak Patois more than my eyes are getting watery.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
Because of the.
It's such a touching story. That's why I'm
crying. Let me go back. If you need any help, I can help you.
Oh, sure. I know you can do for me.
Okay, so what can I do?
You can cut the yam.
Oh, you want me to cut the yam?
Yeah. So just peel this brown skin off.
Okay. You
can cut it into half or 4s if it's easier for you. Okay. In the meantime, while he's doing that, I'm going to finish.
So guys, I think this is my job for today. I have to cut the yam.
I'm going to finish putting these fresh ingredients into my pre-mixed bowl, like I told you guys I like to do. And while I do that...
You know how they call this yam in Ghana?
How?
Pona.
I do know that you guys eat mostly white yam.
Yeah, but we have this kind of yam also.
Yeah.
So pona. I think this is the one that people like most. Yeah.
You could use this since I'm out of the way. This is gonna be our trash.
And this is very expensive in Ghana.
Really?
Okay. You guys call it yellow
yam. Yeah.
Yeah. So we call it pona. Yeah.
Okay. While he's doing that, I have my coconut oil here. I like the flavor of the coconut oil, so I'm gonna add that to the frying pan. And our seasonings are going to go in that with a little bit of black pepper.
Okay.
And some Maggi all-purpose seasoning, right? So to do that. And when that coconut oil melts completely and it starts popping, I guess that's what you call it. I'm going to add my seasonings. In the meantime, Nana will add this to a pot of boiling water, which has a little bit of salt. So
okay, so I should put it in the water, right?
Right. So let's switch sides. So you just added some to.
So it's not the oil that you get to put it in.
Yes, I'm gonna put the seasonings
Is
in.
it? Okay.
It's cold pressed coconut oil, so it's all natural. So I'm gonna add that to my pot.
Yeah. So guys, we adding the oil. We putting the oil in the pan right now.
My oil that's about finished.
Yeah. So this oil
Sorry to
is
use my
coconut
hands.
oil, right?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you can use whatever oil you want.
Okay.
I just like the flavor of the coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Yeah, like she said, you can use any oil that you want. Any oil.
Alright. I'm gonna put that on like a medium heat. I'm gonna grab my ingredients.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the black pepper,
Okay.
the Maggi, and the allspice.
Okay.
I'm going to add. I'm not gonna add all of it. I'm just gonna add the. Actually, why not? Let's add all of it.
Okay.
You only
Depending
live
on the
once.
quantity that you want, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, there's a piece of onion that.
So now we've added the spices. Is it the spices?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now we have the Maggi. I'm just gonna throw some on there. This is gonna give that flavor.
So she just added the Maggi.
And I'm going to add some black pepper.
Black pepper. Black pepper.
I'm gonna make that simmer a little bit. And I also forgot about my garlic. One of the most important ingredients.
Oh, so hold on. So she's not going to cut the garlic and add it to it.
Yes.
If I'm
Yes.
not okay.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah. Then after the garlic, what next?
So after the garlic, while the vegetables are sauteing, I'm going to make my dumpling, which is flour, water, with a little bit of salt and some cornmeal. So I use a lot of garlic when I'm cooking, and it's healthy for you. So why not?
Yeah, garlic is good. Garlic is very good.
Right.
So when I'm also cooking, I use garlic a lot.
Nice.
I put more garlic into it.
Nice.
Okay. The garlic.
In the meantime,
Okay.
the garlic, I like to use the knife, and
To press.
that releases all the flavor.
Okay.
And then I'll chop. So the first time I went to Ghana, yes, there was intentions to go back to my roots.
Okay.
Because I feel like, how am I singing about all these righteous songs and stuff, and you know, I haven't gone to where I came from, not only like literally biologically, but you know, just being a person of African descent, being a black person, you're of African descent. Being a Caribbean person, you are of African descent as well. So why not go and learn where you're from?
Okay.
So that's sauteing nicely. You can actually turn up the heat a little bit. So we have our seasonings in there. That's sauteing. So you can see the onions are starting to get a little soft.
Yeah. So what are you adding?
Just a little bit of oil because it's getting dry. That's gonna get warm again, and then I'm gonna add my saltfish.
Okay.
Some people like to keep the thyme stems as is. Sometimes I like to give it a little swoops, because I don't like to see too many sticks in my food.
Yeah.
I'm a picky eater. So that's getting hot now. So we're gonna add our salt.
Now you're adding the saltfish.
Yes. Get every scoop. And we're gonna let that simmer, and then we're gonna toss everything together.
Oh, okay.
Follow me.
But at the same time, you can mix it, right?
Yes, you can mix it, or you can let them. I just did it that way because I don't know why I did it. I just did it. Oh. So now, while that is sauteing, we're going to make our dumpling.
Okay. So this is the flour, right?
Flour.
You said it's a cassava flour.
No. This is cassava.
Oh,
this
this
is
is
regular
cassava.
all-purpose flour.
Oh, okay.
And this is
regular flour.
Yes, this is cornmeal.
This is the cornmeal.
Right.
Okay.
I have a nice little cute container I keep it in.
That's
And
cool.
salt for taste,
Okay.
right? So we're gonna pour in some flour.
Okay.
And the cornmeal now, guys, when you use cornmeal in your dumpling, it will fill you up quicker.
Oh.
And salt.
So you have to add a little bit of salt to it.
Yes.
Because of the taste.
Yes.
Okay.
No one likes bland dumplings, so we're gonna add some water to this because we're gonna need the flour, right? Look on the pot. The pot is stewing good. And actually, normally what I do, instead of just pouring, I get a cup. Because flour is something you don't want to spoil your flour and make it too wet.
Yeah.
So I pour a little bit. Mix it up. If you're a person that doesn't like getting your hands dirty, this is not going to be cool for you. And then I just add a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time, and we wanted a solid texture.
So it's supposed to be soft.
Mix it.
I can mix it.
I just wanted the salt to get a little crispy on the side that it was on. And then I mix all the vegetables together. Some people saute their saltfish first and then add their onions. I just like the sauteed onions first, so that way it has, like, you know, that sweet aftertaste from the onions. Alright, and then you can the bowl, press, and we need more flour, so always keep one of your hands dry. Alright, so you see the flour is getting more solid.
So you mix it as if you are mixing or you are doing bread.
Yes,
right?
yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's the concept.
Okay.
So it shouldn't stick on my hands anymore. So you see this side is sticking, so I know
Yes.
that I need to turn it to that side.
Okay.
That gives it that dent inside the dumpling. And then when I pick up, bloop, just drop it
So
in.
you put it in the boiling water.
Yes. So roll it. Press slightly. Slightly. You can see that form shaping. Some people even go as far as doing this, so the corners are even. But we don't got time for that.
To give it a shape, right?
Right. Some people, for soup, we normally have what we call spinners. So we go like this.
Oh.
And drop it in the water. But we're not making soup. I just did that for example. Roll again. So yeah, the first trip to Ghana was intentional. I wanted to go back to my roots. And
At what age?
it was 2 years ago. You're not gonna get me to tell how old I am. But it was
Hold on. So you just visited Ghana like 2 years ago?
2 years ago for the first time.
Oh really?
Yeah. No, but anyways.
Okay.
My mom was just always scared to let me go. Like, yeah, it's
Why?
my dad, but I mean, a mother is always like protective of her daughter. She doesn't want to let her go. You know, she just wants to always know that, you know. Oh, by the way, guys, sometimes what I also like to do is add a little bit oil to my water.
Oh,
where the yam
is it like, are you supposed to add it, or you can?
You can.
You can.
To me, it just helps it not stick.
It's optional.
Right.
Okay.
Some people do this as well. I don't know if you could show me. Like they proportion their dumpling.
Okay.
And our pot with the sauteed vegetables and saltfish is ready for our ackee.
Okay, so this is ready.
It's not ready yet, but it's ready for the ackee to be added. So let's do that. So I brought the ackee, and I'm literally just gonna dump that over that.
So you put the ackee.
Right.
And the spices.
I'm gonna get some of our allspice.
So you said this like Jamaican. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Jamaican's national dish. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put like probably about 6 of them. And because I like to see color, I'm gonna add a little bit more black pepper.
Black pepper. Okay.
I'm gonna toss that again. Some people tip a little bit of water. I did put a little teeny bit. You can't really see it, but I did put a little teeny bit. But when I cover it, it's automatically going to come with its own steam. So I don't really worry much about water. I'm going to add a little bit Maggi more as well. Give it one more toss and then I'm going to cover it. Now guys, remember the saltfish is salted. So
you're not going to add any salt to it?
I'm not going to add any salt to it.
Okay.
Back to our dumplings.
So your mother thought of it and she said, you know what, now I'll allow you to go to Ghana.
Well, I was already old. I was over 21, so she really didn't have a choice if I wanted to go or not.
Okay.
So, but I knew musically I wanted to connect with my roots. I've always listened to Afro beats. High Life, my dad used to always play in the car and stuff like that, so I knew I wanted to get connected, you know?
Oh.
And go and see where I'm coming from. I mean, I already saw my Jamaican heritage, so why not?
Let me ask you this. The first time going to Ghana, how was the feeling like? How was it like? Was your father coming from Ghana, like your father being a Ghanaian, and like 21 years, like all these years you haven't even visited your country, and now you are there. How was the feeling like?
It was great. I was like amazed the whole trip, you know. And even that trip, I was like so busy. I had like interviews almost every day, so it's like I didn't get to really experience it the way I wanted, but it was.
Hello guys, welcome back to Nana's Kitchen. We're still here with Kiki, CHINEY KIKI. Am I right?
CHINEY.
CHINEY.
Well, it was
CHINEY.
close.
Yeah,
That
CHINEY
was
KIKI.
right.
This is originally from Jamaica. We have Jamaicans in the house today. I mean, she's a Trinity. She's not like straight Jamaican. She's a Trinity. She's half Ghanaian, half Jamaican, and half American.
So your first Jamaican lesson, were you excited about something? Bop.
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 Bop, bop, bop,
Bop,
bop.
bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop.
I mean, you don't have to overpronounce it on the p, but bop, bop. Yeah.
So that's when you are like feeling good.
Right.
Okay.
A song comes on that you like,
Bop, 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 bop.
So guys, this is basically, remember we already had our ackee pre-boiled, so this is basically almost ready. But I'm gonna leave it simmering a little bit. So I'm gonna cover it back up. In our pot here we have our dumpling and yam.
So how long are you supposed to leave it on the fire?
You basically know. I don't really time it. I just look on it and know. The yellow yam will be like very yellow. As you can see, it's kind of getting there.
Yeah.
The dumpling is gonna be probably about 10 more minutes and it should be done. So literally all that's in here is the oil. We're gonna warm up that oil. While that oil is warming up, we're gonna cut our plantains.
Plantains, okay. So let's. Where should we cut it here?
Yeah, we're gonna cut it over here.
So guys, we're going to cut the plantain. We're going to do, what are we going to make right now?
Fried plantain.
No, the what he said.
Oh, the bami.
The bami.
Right.
That's what we're going to make right now. That's what we're going to. That's what she is going to make right now.
He's gonna learn how to do it, and he's gonna do it as well.
Yes.
Don't allow him to be lazy, guys.
So you take off the
skin.
The skin, okay.
Right. So some people like to cut I'll cut the plantain 2 different ways.
Okay.
Some people like to cut it this way and then keep on slicing.
Okay. Let's go straight to your music career.
Sure.
Yeah. When did you realize you can sing?
Well, in high school I was in choir.
Oh wow.
Right. I was in choir and I was in band, marching band, jazz band, orchestra.
Wow.
Sorry.
So that means
I've always been involved with music, right?
Music.
But I took it seriously. I would say probably when I was older, actually, like started actually like recording. I was like 22.
22. Okay.
Right. So a good. Oh no! So you guys almost learned my age a while ago. You thought you was slick.
So let's calculate her age right now.
Nope, I won't tell.
Come on.
Oh, please.
You hold on.
That's my Ghana.
You went to Ghana. What's your Ghana accent?
Oh, please.
Please, oh. She said,
Don't be this way, oh.
So, hold on. Yeah.
Alright, I'll be nice to you guys. I am 30 right now. Do I look it?
Did you hear what she said? She said she's 30 years. Are you serious?
Yeah. I was born in 1989. So I went to Ghana.
Guys, does she look 30?
I know I look young for my age. I get it all the time.
Oh wow. To me I thought she's like 20, 26, 28 there, you right?
I wish I was.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. You look good for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ghana also to collaborate with
some Ghanaian artists. Right. So I collaborated with Jupiter, which I had the song.
Oh wow, Jupiter.
Right.
Wow.
We released
Guys,
the song
check
this
it out.
year.
The song is what?
Jupiter with CHINEY Kiki. It's called One Life.
One Life.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
it's out already.
It's out already. The music video is out too. I shot the music video this year actually.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was a cool process. You know, we wanted to take time with the project, and it worked out. Look that up. One Life. And the life is spelled L-Y-F, so it's weird.
Hold on.
Probably not
One Life.
Right. No, not the number one. You're spelling out one, but the life is L-Y-F.
Oh, okay. Right. So One Life. Okay.
So check that out.
So was it only Jupiter that you collaborated with? Like?
No, I did a collaboration with Jalib.
Jalib.
Yep, and this trip I did a collaboration with props from D-City, so check that out. That's gonna drop soon.
So is he also in Ghana?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everyone mentioned this before. So I wanted it to be like very authentic. You know? I met some great people that I consider like my family. Abeku Santana.
Oh wow.
So definitely Abeku Santana, big up yourself. Rhyme Sonny, big up yourself. I met Episode.
Oh okay.
some really great people.
Did you do something with episode?
Not yet, but you never know. Just wait a little longer. You never know what might happen, you know?
Okay.
So, but we keep in contact often, you know? So it's, I made some really important links, in other words. I did a few performances at some places.
You performed when you went to Ghana, you performed in Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I also was on Zali Holly's tour at the time, my first trip, so I got to see some parts of Ghana as well.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So my music video, African Woman.
African Woman, yes.
A lot of people don't know. My first trip, I shot African Woman.
African Woman. You hold on. You shot that one in Ghana.
I shot parts of it in Ghana and part of it in Jamaica. A lot of people don't know because it looks like the whole thing is in
Ghana.
Right.
Or even in Jamaica because these two countries look the same.
Exactly. And that was my purpose to really... Everything I do, really, now that I think about it, it's like always like half and half. Right, so, yeah. So this is basically done, guys. So I'm just gonna turn this down.
Okay.
Right. Its own gravy. You can see the gravy on the edges there. And I'm pretty sure you guys hear the oil. So you see the bubbles around the pot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give that one stir.
And the dumpling. So the yam and the dumpling.
Yam and dumpling. Another way you can put a fork between the yam. Yeah, that yam is almost really soft. So we're gonna give it another 5 minutes. Just be very careful if you decide to have this pot.
So now we're putting the bami in.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm only gonna do 4 at a time. So that's gonna fry. And just like plantain, they don't, well, it takes longer to fry. But you know, you wanna keep watching it. Just like how you watch plantain, right? Because you don't want to burn it. And you don't want to overcook them. But once again, I soak them in milk. So it's gonna give it that nice texture on the inside, and you're gonna have that crispy texture on the outside. So you'll thank me later. But we're gonna leave that sitting there for more time. But yeah, my career, just me as a person, I feel like I'm not the type to rush relationships. Like when you have a breakup with someone, take some time to know yourself, learn who you are. Because you can't love someone else without loving yourself first, or feeling what that love. You can't give love without loving yourself first. So I'm doing that, working on a lot of music, focusing on Kiki herself, you know. And whatever happens, happens. Right. I'm not rushing it.
Okay. So how is your new song doing?
Show Me.
Show Me.
Great. So Show Me was a part of a all-female compilation. So Rez, Big Up Yourself, called Female Reggae Voices. And so Show Me basically was saying like, hey, you say you love me, you say you care about me, show me, don't just say it. Actions speak louder than words. So yeah, and that just naturally came. I tend to write music based on experiences. Maybe sometimes I'll write something that I never personally went through, but I have a friend that went through it. And you know, talking to her or him on the phone.
You didn't have that experience?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I've always, my grandma, rest her soul, she always used to say, actions speak louder than words. Don't allow anyone to ever tell you that they love you without showing you. Right, so this is done. I'm going to turn off the stove. You guys can see that. Looks colorful, right? Now see why I added my red and green sweet peppers. Bamis are like golden brown.
Okay.
So once again, bami is cassava.
Okay.
Right? So when you buy it in Jamaica, it normally comes in one big circle. I just cut it in 4. So I'm gonna leave that on that side for probably like another minute. And then, so what I have here is just simply just paper towel, ready to just catch the oil from everything. I don't like oily food, so.
So if somebody wants to, you know, listen to Show Me your
Yes.
song.
So you can type in Show Me on YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, all of the music. Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Google Play, Amazon Play, everywhere.
All the platforms.
All the platforms. So is One Life, so check that out.
Okay, One Life too is on all the platforms.
All the platforms. Okay. So I'm gonna actually be releasing, the next single I'm gonna release is called Heaven.
What? Heaven?
Yes. We're looking at the end of October, possibly the beginning of November. That's produced by Radical Roots Records as well. On the Bush Doctor rhythm, so look out for that. That song is basically saying like every time I look at you, I'm just lost. Oh, wow. Heaven is in your eyes, so look out for that. That one's definitely something different from me. Yeah, so look out for that. Oh, when you eat, you're supposed to dance.
This is really good. ACKEE and Salt fish. This is really good. This is really good. Oh wow. Wow.
They broke bread.
Like I told you the other time, my last episode, I'll be the one eating this food. He's not going to eat some.
Oh, we didn't let the producer taste it.
No, he's not going to. He doesn't eat. He don't like food.
Good, right?
Yeah, this is good. This is really good.
Not a fan of salt. Bami you can also steam.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Steam it.
Right, so it will be like very soft, but I don't like the texture when it's soft like that. So I prefer fried bami. So almost every day I would want fried bami.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and actually, when I was younger, I did not like ACKEE until I was like a teenager. I'm like, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
And then when I became an adult, like around 23, it's like, I love ACKEE.
This is nice.
I love ACKEE.
So it's like when you were a kid, you didn't know what is nice.
Right.
You grew up, it's like.
Kalaloo too. I don't know if you have kalaloo in Ghana, but yeah, so kalaloo too, I never liked. Now I love it.
Now you love it.
Yeah, okay. So. The thing about soaking it in milk too, it's always going to be really soft. So you just have to know when it's done, you know? That's still white on the bottom.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. With all these tracks or like all these songs, is there anything that you've released like an EP or an album or something?
Yeah, so I released the EP at the beginning of this year. Well, March. Okay. It was released on March 10th, and it's called Emotions.
Emotions.
Right. I wanted to name it that way because I felt like at that stage I was very emotional, very vulnerable.
But when you were releasing it or when you were recording the song?
While I was planning to
release it.
To make the EP and figure out what songs I wanted to put on there. You know, I received beats and it's just like, okay, 2 songs was a love song. Another song reminded me of something else. So it was different emotions. So I wanted it to stick to the name, you know? So thought about what am I going to call this project? What am I going to call this project? Okay, what type of songs do we have on the project? Big up Vladimir, by the way, who's in Serbia, who's also one of my producers.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to call it. This album is so emotional. There's different type of songs. Yeah. And I was like, that's it, Emotions. So it naturally came.
So how many songs are on the EP?
That has 12 tracks.
12?
But that includes intro, interludes. I think there's 2 different interludes.
Okay.
There's an intro and there's an outro. One Life is also on there, so that was another type of emotion. That was like a happy emotion. I have a song, a love song. I have a song basically saying, hey, you took me for granted. Now you're sitting regretting that you took me for granted. I have a song dedicated to my mom and my grandma, that's the first track to be played. So it's just, yeah, like it's titled.
So how's the EP doing?
It's doing good. It's also on Spotify, everywhere else, so you guys can stream
all
that, show some support.
All the platforms.
They're
Hey,
Korean
is on
fans.
all the platforms. Okay, so
This is like Samora.
okay.
You have Rebel on there. So many
Are
different.
they all Jamaicans?
No, they're from all around the world. There's some from Spain.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some from Jamaica. There's some in America.
Okay.
All over. There's even some in Europe as well. So yeah, definitely check that out.
Show me, right?
Show Me, CHINEY KIKI Show Me on the female reggae voices. So check out the other songs on the female reggae voices as well. So I mean, there's like I said, there's a lot of females on. Joe J, which is from Jamaica.
Okay.
Rebel is from Jamaica as well. So it's just different flavors, you know. This one is finished. So you guys, when you see the waters like that, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
And again, you can put the fork in there and you can feel that softness. And plus, just to look at the dumpling, you know. So that's done. So we're gonna turn off this pot, which is the back pot. Turn that off. You guys can see our bami. It's looking wonderful.
Wow, this
Nice and brown.
This really looks nice.
Thank you. All right. So the only thing left now, guys, is our fried plantain. Plantain! That's what I get for making fun of it.
But this plantain is ripe.
Plantain, yes. Yeah. I mean, you can do fried green.
In Ghana we call it cocoa.
Or red
In
red,
Ghana we
right?
call it cocoa. Red is when you fry it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay. So you're doing red.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna fry those. Remember, plantain does not take long. So you don't wanna, you wanna watch them very carefully. They're very sneaky.
Okay.
So I'm just utilizing the space that just got freed up from the bami. So that's another thing that you guys should know. I love plantain. I love it. So our plantains, I know I have the pot a little crowded, but we're frying our plantains.
Okay.
AKA red. So we're just carefully watching it so we don't burn them. Like I said, plantains cook fast. We're adding it to our bami bowl there. Just leave that in the pot for a little bit. I'm gonna give you 2.
Give me like 20. I'm just kidding. Give me 2.
So I want to shake that water out. How many yam?
Give me 2. Hello guys, this is Nana's Kitchen. Oh. So Kiki is done with the food. She just finished cooking the food, and as you can see, let me give you a close-up.
This is our bami. Plantain. This is our dumpling. And our yellow yam with the ackee and the mixed sauteed vegetables.
Wow. Hot dough bread. Is it also from Jamaica?
Yes. Let's grab that from the top here. It's also very filling.
This looks like
The butter bread,
normal,
got it,
yeah.
right? Right.
So I can use it for
Oh, you are so cunning.
What?
I
can use it for the
but I wasn't expecting you to do that.
Yes, come on, let's go. Like this, right?
Yes, you can, but that's not how we eat it. But yeah, you can. It tastes like a sweet aftertaste, right?
This is nice. So what I want to say is, you can use the bread. You can use so many stuff, so many food to eat the ackee and sausage, right?
What I actually like doing, sometimes if I don't feel like doing the dumpling and all of that, I'll use hard-dough bread.
Mm-hmm.
You guys thank me later because I know you're gonna steal my style.
Mm-hmm.
I use the hard-dough bread. I put some of the ackee in there. I put like 1 or 2 plantain in there, and sometimes I'll put avocado in there, and that's my ackee taco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Your mom and your father, they are both dying, but they are drawing.
Oh no, you're not
Which one are you going to choose?
Sorry, Dad.
What? You going to choose your mom?
That's so unfair. I don't like your questions.
It's not. I'm not the one who said the questions.
Mom gave me life.
Your father didn't give you a life.
He didn't push me out.
So your father didn't give you life. It doesn't matter who is pushing you out and who is pushing you in.
And who
but your father pushed you in.
Yeah, but my mom more so raised me than my dad. So
that's why you choose your mom. Why your dad? Guys, thank you, and thank you. Thank you for being with us till the end of the show. Kiki, thank you very much. Thank you for cooking this nice food. Ackee and saltfish and a little bit of dumpling and bami. Thank you very much for coming on this show.
Thank you guys for watching and vibing with us as well.